This week's Torah portion is called Tetzaveh, which means you shall command. The Heavenly Father commands Moshe to command the children of Israel to take purified olive oil as fuel for the eternal lamp outside the Parochet. We learned last week that the Parochet is the curtain that separates the Holy of Holies. After this point, the Torah portion shifts its focus to using the Trumah to create the priestly garments. Chapter 28, verse 2 describes the high priest's garments as for dignity and for splendor. This week's Torah portion continues to detail the fruits of our efforts to fulfill the Ten Commandments, whose foundation is to reconcile with our alienated Heavenly Father, and whose heart is to honor our parents as His earthly representatives. We apply these human rights to all sectors of society, including slaves. The fruit is to build the holiest site on earth where heaven and earth can connect with each other. The Holy of Holies contains the footstool of the heavenly throne. Only one representative can enter into that throne room, and only once per year. This week's Torah portion defines the standards of priestly garments that have dignity and splendor. Before we go into those details, I would like to discuss history's most expensive crowns. They range in value from $14 million to over $1 billion. All of them are made from gold, and all of them contain jewels. However, what makes them so valuable is their recognizability and their importance in history. Not a single one of these crowns is as iconic as the breastplate of Kohen HaGadol. None of these crowns represents a history that is more ancient or more important than the breastplate of Kohen HaGadol. Our efforts to bring Shalom Bayit into the world is simply priceless. We see the symbolism of unity all over the garments described in this week's Torah portion. The 12 jewels prominently displayed on the breastplate represent the 12 tribes of Israel coming together in unity. Same thing with the 2 shoulder plates. Each side contains the names of 6 tribes of Israel. Above all of this is a golden crown with an engraving that declares holy to the Lord. Such national unity is only possible when we first have unity in the home, or as we call it in Hebrew, Shalom Bayit. Parents embrace each other in love like the Cheruvim. No matter what their differences, they teach the children to honor both parents. Before we can learn to be in unity with other members of society who are different from us, we first must dwell in unity within our own households. When Kohen HaGadol enters the Holy of Holies in his dignified and splendid priestly garments, the Shekhinah greets him from on top of the Ark of the Covenant. The 2 cheruvim embrace each other, confirming that the whole nation is in unity. This is the fruit of our effort to honor the spirit of the Ten Commandments and all of our laws. Once again, we have the same question. What does any of this have to do with parental alienation? Absolutely nothing. In fact, this is the complete opposite of parental alienation. If we want the Shekhinah to dwell among us, if we want to have long and prosperous lives in our land, if we want complete and lasting peace, then we must abolish parental alienation completely from our society, period. Divorce is a tragedy for everyone. But if you must get a divorce, then for heaven's sake, don't cut the children off from the other parent. Next week's Torah portion is called Ki Tisa, and it opens with our first census as an independent nation. What other scandal still lurks in the shadows of our ideal society?